So this is my Adobe Spark account. So you can see that there are a lot of options. So the projects, you can add a new project with the left-hand side with that plus sign. And then of course, just from the screen, we do have options to get started. So I can create an Instagram post if I wanted to, a Facebook post. I can create a photo collage if I'm considering using multiple images, a presentation, or even create a custom size. So specifically, if I know the dimensions and I want to make those very clear, I can choose the specific dimensions. So for the purpose of this example, I'm going to use a photo collage. So once I select that, it will go to the next image, and there I can specifically choose to upload images. So I can upload my own images if I've chosen them beforehand, but they also do have a database of their own free images available. So say I want to make an argument about technology again. I can see what options they have. They do have a few options very similar to what we had available to us using Unsplash. You could even see that that's one of their sources. So say I want to choose this one right here, and then I want to choose, say, actually I just want to do one. I don't really need to do a collage. I can choose next, and then I can choose the size. So if I want to have a square argument, if I want to create an Instagram story, use a Facebook post, a YouTube thumbnail, or a poster or landscape. So I want to do landscaped. I think that would look really good, especially because the image I chose is in that format. So then I could just do next. It starts to create it already. And there we go. So I have it started. So it does have the Adobe Spark little logo here. So I can actually choose to remove that if I would like. Oh, it made something pop up. So then I don't have to worry about that in my visual argument. So now that I have my image, I have my collage, I can choose that, and then I can choose if I want to make the image bigger, if I want to zoom in on anything. I can rotate it if I want to, so that it has a different view. Oh, how do I get back? There we go. I can flip it if I want to. I can do a lot of different things. I can even replace it if once I've gotten to this stage, I want to make some changes. Then of course with the image, I can also specifically use a filter. So if I want to give it more contrast, they have options for that. If I want to make it a little bit more blue of a tone specifically, or make it matte, or lighten it, or colorize, I do have those options. I'm going to use contrast because I like how the wood pops there. And then I can choose add. So if I want to add more photos, icons, a logo that I've created, or even just text, it does have a bunch of options here. So I can choose an already created format for the text I'm interested in. Let's see, which one do I want to do? So I want it to stand out, so let's choose this one. So I will double click on that, and then I clicked one too many times. So I can just delete the ones I didn't want to have. And there we go. So now that I have my text, I can just double click on that text, and now I can add whatever I want to write. So working together So I can add that, I can move it around. If I want to, I can tilt it, I can make it upside down. I can even just make it smaller if I don't want it to take up so much space. And then I can place it wherever I want. And then of course here, I can change the font. So say I'm not pleased with that, I can do stencil, bold, I can do source sans, just figuring out the font that works best for me. And even say I want to make more changes, I can make change with the opacity. So if I want to make it pretty sheer, I can do so. And of course, if I want to change the color, so I want that to pop more, it has suggestions. and I can play around until I figure out the color combo that works best for the argument that I'm making, or that I think just looks the best. I think I like that first one, and then I can create other combos based on just what I'm feeling. I can create other effects in terms of if I want it to outline it a little bit more, make it a little more transparent. I can do something like that. And then, of course, if we think about the text as well, I can change the style if I just want to see other options. Actually, that one's kind of fun. Let's do that. Kind of like how it's off center. You don't see it all. And then let me add some more. So I want to do that again. Let me add more text. Did we have that option? Oh, I can duplicate it so I don't have to find it again. Okay, so now what I would say, we had working together. I can just add it's getting easier. And then I can make that bigger if I want to. Can change the dimensions. Place it really where I want it to be. So once I have figured out how much text I want to use, where I want to place it, the different colors and all of that, all I have to do is go to the very top right-hand corner, and then it has download options. So for this assignment, you want to download it either as a JPEG or a PDF. Either works, and there you go. I just do start download, and then it'll be in your download folder on your computer. It's just that easy using Adobe Spark.